I don't think I have to remind you how important English is for your professional life. So in order to be taken seriously at work, increase your chances of getting promoted, build better relationships at work, and getting a raise in salary, it's imperative for you to have good command in English. However, it could be pretty tricky for you to know whether or not your English level is sufficient or if you need a lot of improvement. Unless, of course, you are enrolled in an English business class that provide you with this kind of service. But of course, you guys can know how expensive that could be. So that's why here I want to tell you about a cheaper alternative that can help you evaluate your business English level. And by cheaper, I mean it's actually free. And this is called PROGOS. PROGOS is the most accepted English-speaking test in Japan, and it measures your practical English-speaking skills by focusing on real-life business situations. So basically, it's an online English-speaking test, and the AI measures your English-speaking abilities in just 20 minutes using world-class indicators. And also, PROGOS English exam complies with the CEFR International Standard. So what is CEFR International Standard anyway? So basically, it's an international standard to measure language ability. Stands for Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, is an international standard to describe language proficiency. So CEFR has a proficiency scale ranging from A1, which is beginner, to C2, which is the highest level. Basically, if you have a C1 or C2 level in a language, you're basically almost fluent in that language. And PROGOS can measure between A1 to B2 levels. The CEFR is used in different scenes, whether it be a certification for college applications or qualifications to work overseas. Many companies usually require a B2 level or higher in order for you to be able to work in a company in that target language. So it has 6 evaluation criteria: vocabulary range, accuracy, fluency, appropriate interaction, coherence, phonology. And it can also provide you how much you can potentially use English in your daily life. And also, this app is not only going to measure your skills with certified criteria, but it can also give you practical feedback on how to improve. So, if you want to download this app, you can simply go to Google Play Store or your Apple App Store to download it, or you can simply click the link in the description box below or in the comments. Now, let's get our hands dirty. I want to show you firsthand on how to use it. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna remind you that this app is completely free and it's not even going to show ads on your screen, so that's a plus. So let's get into it. So basically, you download the app from the link that I gave you, and first, just like every other app out there, you make an account. And once you make an account, you're gonna see this screen. So I actually already took a test shortly before, so it looks like this. So basically, the main feature of PROGOS is that it can give you an online exam. And this exam, this test, is basically divided into 5 parts. So first part is interview. So you will be given a couple of questions, and you're just gonna have to answer these questions based on your ideas and your opinions. And each question you are required to respond within 20 seconds. And as you can see here, you're gonna be evaluated by your overall appropriateness and quality of the responses. And part 2 is reading out loud, which is actually very simple. You're basically gonna be asked to read passages out loud, and you are going to be evaluated whether or not you can pronounce a lot of words correctly and if the listeners can clearly understand. So for example, you will be asked to read this passage out loud. The company should develop an online application system for membership cards. And then you're going to record your voice, and then it's going to be evaluated right away. Part 3 is presentation. You're basically going to be given a topic, and then you're required to talk about it. In this part, you're actually going to be given a preparation time of 40 seconds, and you're required to respond within 60 seconds. So here, you're going to be evaluated by how you present an extended explanation. Let's say if we look at the sample question, it would be something like, talk about the first business trip you took. And then you're going to be given some points on what you can talk about, and then you're required to talk about it within 60 seconds. Part 4 is the graphic presentation. So basically here, you're going to be given sets of graphic, and you are required to explain what these graphics are all about. Here, so the prep time and the response time is similar to the part before. So it's a 40 seconds prep time, and you're gonna have to respond within 1 minute. And here you are going to be evaluated with the accurate and factual presentation of the graphic in detail. So let's look at some sample question. So for instance, in this sample question, you are given this table chart, and you're also going to be given a short information about what this chart is about, and you are required within 1 minute to explain what you see here. So basically you see that this is the chart of company D's email magazine subscribers, and then what can you explain about that within 1 minute just by looking at this chart. And lastly, part 5 is communication activity. Here you're going to engage in several conversational exchanges about a certain topic. So you can prepare for about 40 seconds, and then you this time can only respond 30 seconds per answer. And here you are going to be evaluated based on your interaction skills. So it's not really like a one-way monologue where you would have to explain charts or anything, but you're going to be evaluated by your ability to conduct two-way interactions. So this is very interesting. So let's look at a sample question. So here you'll be given a situation or a topic, and then you're going to be asked to talk about how to prepare for the business dinner and things to do and not to do during a business dinner. So you're going to be asked to prepare for 40 seconds, and then you're going to be asked to talk about these two things within 30 seconds. So there you go. That's how you can use this app to really evaluate your business English skills. Personally, guys, I think this is a really cool app. So it's not gonna test you with your grammar abilities or your writing abilities, but these are actually practical things that you're going to use in your day-to-day English in business settings. How great is that, right? Like other exams like TOEFL or IELTS can be very expensive to take. So you can actually use this app for you to prep yourself before the actual exams. And also with this app, you can actually retake the PROGOS exams unlimited, so you can really get plenty of feedback to improve your English speaking skills. So again, if you're a professional trying to improve your English, don't forget to download this app using the links down below, and then give it a try, and do let me know how you think about this app in the comments down below, because I would like to hear them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you guys like this video, give it a like and subscribe. And as usual, I will see you next week in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.